How to truly reduce visceral fat. If you could open up your belly, you would see two completely different types of fat. One is the subcutaneous fat you can pinch. While it may not look appealing, it's mostly harmless. The other is fat you cannot touch. It wraps around your organs like cheese, squeezing the liver, compressing the pancreas, and pushing your stomach outward. This is visceral fat. Not only does it increase your waist size, it also releases inflammatory substances. These substances can make you insulin resistant, increasing the risk of diabetes and heart disease. But the good news is, if you are willing, it can disappear very quickly. Today, I'll share 8 scientifically proven and effective methods to rapidly reduce visceral fat. First, step 1. Throw away the scale. Focus on waist circumference, because the scale won't tell you if you've lost water weight, the muscles, or fat. Measuring your waist is a much better indicator. Research shows that when your waist exceeds half your height, the risks associated with visceral fat rose sharply. If your height is 1.78 meters, your ideal waist should be below 89 centimeters. Measuring your waist once a week better reflects changes than weight. Step 2. Do more strength training. Visceral fat accumulates most easily when your muscles are not sensitive to insulin. Insulin is like the body's energy distributor. It directs glucose to muscle cells, or fat cells. So, if your muscles respond poorly to insulin, fat cells will capture more glucose. But when you do strength training, your muscles act like glycogen sponges, allowing glucose to be used by the muscles instead of piling up in your belly. Study after study has proven that just 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week significantly reduces visceral fat. In other words, you are teaching your body to send energy to muscles, not to your belly. Step 3. Quit calorie-containing liquids ASAP, like sugary drinks, juice, alcohol, etc. These are the biggest culprits for increasing visceral fat, because they flood your body with a large amount of sugar or calories in mere seconds, with no dietary fiber to buffer it. The result is a blood sugar spike, insulin surge, and the liver being forced to convert excess sugar into fat, storing it in the abdomen. Skipping 1 to 150 milliliters soda per day saves over 7,000 calories in a month, equivalent to about 2 pounds of fat. Step 4. Walk for 10 minutes after meals. Don't underestimate these 10 minutes. Research founded that 3 10-minute post-meal walks stabilized blood sugar better than one 30-minute aerobic session and significantly lower insulin peaks. The accumulation of visceral fat is closely linked to blood sugar and insulin peaks. Of course, don't walk immediately after eating. It's best to sit still for 20 minutes first, allowing the body to direct a large blood flow to the gastrointestinal tract. Then, take a gentle, slow-paced walk for about 10 minutes. Step 5. Eat more protein. When we are determined to lose weight and eat less, the body breaks down both fat and muscles for energy. Unless you give it a reason to preserve muscle, then it will burn more fat, and protein is that reason. Multiple studies show that a high-protein diet helps lose more fat and retain more muscle than a low-protein diet. Protein also lowers ghrelin, the hunger hormone, increases satiety, making you feel hungry slower, and it has the highest thermic effect of food. In other words, eating it itself burns more calories. During fat loss, it's recommended to consume 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Choose the right foods. Many people eat haphazardly during the day and skip dinner, only to lie in bed at night with stomach acid from hunger. The real issue isn't when you eat, but how you eat. Choose foods that are low in calories, high in satiety, and rich in dietary fiber, like vegetables and lean meats. As long as your total calories are not exceeded, it doesn't matter what time you eat. Step 7. Add high-intensity interval training. Height to your workout plan. Height outperforms steady-state cardio in reducing visceral fat. By alternating short bursts of effort and recovery, it activates both aerobic and anaerobic systems, improving cellular energy utilization, and increasing insulin sensitivity. Beginners can try 30-second sprints, followed by 90 seconds of slow walking. Repeat this cycle 8 to 10 times as one set. 2 to 3 times a week is sufficient. Finally, get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. People who often stay up late on their phones have chronically elevated cortisol, causing the body to switch to storage mode, especially in the abdomen. This is why people under high stress often have larger waistlines. Research shows that subjects who got adequate sleep not only lost more weight and fat, but also retained more muscle. Alright, those are the 8 steps to losing visceral fat. To summarize, losing visceral fat doesn't rely on extreme dieting or reckless, excessive training. Instead, it's about strength training, managing blood sugar, and finally, sleeping well. When you actually do it, you'll find not only will your waist slim down and your physique improve, but your metabolism, hormones, and even your entire internal system will benefit.